الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to tell you the story of Prophet Zakariyah alayhi salam. Prophet Zakariyah alayhi salam worked as a carpenter. He lived in a simple life more than the other prophets. He had a wife and her name was Al-Yashmin. Belonged to the family of Prophet Harun alayhi salam. The Quran did not mention about the Prophet's childhood. The story of this Prophet started when he was 90 years old. Prophet Zakariyah alayhi salam always wanted a child. He was also the faithful follower of Allah. The wife of Imran gave birth to Maryam alayhi salam. Then, shortly after, Prophet Imran passed away. Then, the Zakariyah alayhi salam was truly Maryam alayhi salam's uncle. He decided to be the guardian of Maryam alayhi salam. But Bani Israel, many of them wanted to raising the daughter of Prophet Imran. So they decided to make a caste. The people who wanted to be the guardian wrote their name on wooden pens and put them in a box. A child was allowed to pick one pen from the box. The pen that the child selected bore the name of Zakariyah alayhi salam. But the people were not happy. Many of them asked us second round. Then now they put all the pens into the river, and again the prophet win the cast. The prophet others floated on the street, but the prophet did not. He floated against the current. Then the people were not happy and they commanded a third round. Again, the people threw the pens into the river, and again the prophet win the cast. Many of the people floated back on the street, but the prophets floated straightly to the street. Such is the power of Allah. The people were unhappy because the prophet was the guardianship of Maryam alayhi salam. Maryam alayhi salam grew up to be the faithful follower of Allah. Even she was a child, she was always found on the street of prayer. She lived in Masjid Al-aqsa that was specially built for her. There was truly something magical about this little girl. Every time the prophet went to check on her, he always found her bundles of fruit. I did not bring this food for her. He wondered, and straightly the fruit was near to her were very, very fresh. Then he asked her, "Oh Maryam, where are these fruits coming to you?" "It is from Allah," replied the little girl. Even though the prophet believed the little girl, he still had his doubts. This repeated many times. Again, the prophet asked her, "It is from Allah," replied Maryam alayhi salam. Nothing is impossible for Allah. When the prophet saw these miracles, he realized Allah had the command to do anything. And then the prophet always wanted a child. He kept on his prophethood. He always wanted a child. Then he prayed to Allah, "Oh Allah, oh Lord, give me from yourself an heir, and most headed to be, and also most headed to be of Yaqub alayhi salam, and make him my Lord God, please." Then very soon Allah responses to his prayers. Then one day when the prophet was praying, the angels was appeared. "O Zakariyah alayhi salam, we are here to share a good news about your son. His name shall be Yahya alayhi salam." This name Allah himself had named him. This name is never repeated in history. When the prophet heard this, he got confused. "Oh my Lord," he said to the angels, "how can I have a son when I am old can you show me a sign? The prophet asked the angel because he did not believe. Then the angel told him, your sign is you should not speak to anyone for 3 days. You can only talk to them in the morning and glorify you, Lord, in the morning and the evening. You can only talk to the people using gestures. When the prophet came out of the room, he realized he could not talk anymore. He had to talk to the people using gestures. Then finally, like Allah had promised, Zakariyah alayhi salam soon have a son. They named him Yahya alayhi salam, just like the angel told him. Now I will tell you how Prophet Zakariyah alayhi salam died. The Prophet Zakariyah alayhi salam was killed by the thieves. When he was running, he found the power of Allah. The tree was opening by itself. Then the Prophet went in and hid inside. When Shaitan came there, he pulled the Prophet's clothes out of the crack of the tree. When he realized the Prophet was in there, he disguised as an old man and told the thieves the Prophet was in the tree. Then the thieves cut in the tree with a saw. Then the Prophet died. Now I will tell you the lesson of this story. Allah is really powerful and He is most forgiving and really merciful. Thank you for watching my video. My next video is about Prophet Yahya alayhi salam. Don't miss it. Like the video, share the video, subscribe my channel. Assalamu alaikum.
Ya la la la, ya la ya la la la, ya la ya la ya la ya la la la.